A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome all, this is Blaezer RTW. You're joining me for a 4-player FFA today. This was done last September, it being June 2018 now, but we're going to work our way through them chronologically. So yeah, let's crack on. So we'll come over to there in a minute. I'll just show you the armies here. So we've got Ian Server here, he's got Armenia, he's got some heavy spearmen, archers, Eastern Infantry, cataphracts, are they gold? Probably silver, and then some horse archers. He looks like he's facing up against Germania, who is Okie Geordie. He's gone Chosen Archer warbands, Knight Raiders, Spear warbands, Berserkers, Chosen Axemen, and then some Barbarian Noble Cav. Doesn't look like he spread his upgrades out. Looks like it's just on these two units here, which are his Berserkers and his Cav. Yeah, so yeah, that'll be a nasty unit of Cav, that general, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. On my side, against me is the Greeks. They are pony lover 33. He's got a couple of Rhodian slingers you can see out the front. He's flaming me with his Cretan archers, and then he looks like he's got 6 units of Spartans, 1 unit of hoplites, and then 6 units of Greek Cav. I know there's a general's bodyguard, and then mixed Greek Cav and the other ones, armoured general. It looks like the only bit that's got upgrades on is his Spartan General, which has got silver shield, probably. It looks like I had some units hiding in the long grass, which are probably going to be my round shields. I'm going to send my Sacred Band Cav out the other way, just to try and tie up his Cav while I go try and take out his slingers. I've got some slingers by the look of it. Looks like my front ones have been taken out already. And then what have I got? 2 Poennies, yeah, and then 4 Sacred Band with gold defense by the look of it. My Cav should be pretty much gold, and then these will be gold as well. So that's pretty good. So he's gone for me. There's probably I'm trying to take out his archers. Obviously, I'm not looking at this unit here. Otherwise, I would have surrounded him with this Cav. So pretty bad form by me. Even still, oh no, that guy was routing. That's why he's gone. Looks like I'm finally looking now, so I need to try and take out these guys if I can. Don't think I'm going to. I need to, obviously now I would be regrouping my Cav behind my spears, pushing my spears forward, probably trying to take out his archers, and then surround him with the slingers and shoot them from the back while they're engaged well. You sort of hammer and amber. I should take out his Cav really, but that's pretty much bad form by me. Okay, so you can see he's flaming me, which is okay, but you want to flame them when they're tired or engaged. Doing that's not really going to do a lot to them. It's not going to take them down, and it will, it'll take their morale down a little bit, but not from that far away. Not many of them will be hitting them. That's a bit more like if you're going to do it straight into the faces of the slingers that are like 10 meters away from you. Yeah, that'll definitely do you. You can see Armenia's making his move up in the top right there. It looks like he's rushing as that's cataphracts coming in from the back. Yeah. So I'm surprised he didn't pull him up a bit more altogether, but we'll see what happens. So looks like I'm going for attempt number 2 now. I've got all my Cavs swung out to my right flank. Slowly pushing the pikes up. Pike spears up. Yeah, what I'll do, I'm sure you can probably guess anyway, but to give you a little bit of suspense, I'll have it this way round, and then what I'll do when there's going to be an obvious break between me and whoever wins that battle meeting up with each other, I'll do what I did in the other FFA and put what happened over there on in a little box down in this bottom right hand corner so we can watch it in the interim, or well, so you can watch it in the interim. Looks like there's not too much going on here at the second. I'm going to just move it onto double speed. So you can see one of my round shields is coming back in the background. One of them's down here with the cav right at the bottom of the screen. I've moved my spears up. I think I'm looking for my Perennies to pull round to the side to either distract him or pull his general this way or something like that. Moving my slingers up. It's all very painful and slow, isn't it? It's not very fluid or quick or slick, if you want to call it that way. But we'll see. Things only get better. Okay. Lovely. Right, not dropping my pikes in time, but oh yeah, I did probably just. Yeah, I forgot that would come up. Oh well. Yeah, so you can see I'm pushing forward with my front spears. He sent one unit of Spartans out to try and take my Perenni infantry out. I'm just going to leave them there. Time for me to rush around from this side. Is he going to run his Spartans over? He's not taking them out of phalanx. I want to try and tie up his general with my Perennis if I can. I know they won't last very long. I'm not keeping an eye. I did just see it though, so looks like I'm going to go for a cheeky little strike into the back of some engaged Spartans, as well as hold up his cav on this side. I should win that cav war pretty easily. Yep, the Perennis are holding up that lot. I've routed off one lot that was here. That lot's gone, so it's just a case of doing that other one. I've run my other cav over to my left flank to take out that Spartan that was eyeing up my Perenni. That's now routed. The Greek general, I must have been shooting him, I would have thought, because the Perenni shouldn't have been able to take out that many Spartans that quick. It's not on double time anymore either. So yeah, it looks like I cleared out Greece pretty much. A bit painstaking and a bit slow, but we got there in the end. And the fact that I'm chasing down all the routers probably tells me that it's scored. You can sort of see in the background the result of that battle, and plus obviously that screen messed me up. I'm not going to catch the cav. I really want to get this general, which I'm going to do now. Boom, straight down and out. So yeah, I should be. I've only put about 5 FFAs on. I've lost 2 of them where pretty much I wasn't being efficient and getting all the kill, getting all the routing and rounding up all the kills. You know what I mean? I was not letting them go, but I would be inefficient with my movements and doing it all, which is what I was doing a bit there. It's a little bit better though. At least they're going after sort of singular targets rather than me just selecting them all and going after one little unit at a time. So you can see I'm just chasing off those routers. I'm regrouping my units here. And then we're going to go across to meet up with Armenia. So what will happen is, what should have happened by now, or at some point any second now, is that the screen's going to come up in this bottom right. And you can watch what happened between Armenia and Germania before we meet up with this final showdown. So it was always heading this way, even when you look at the armies. Your army build isn't necessarily going to win you the battle, but it can lose you the battle, if you see what I mean. And the fact that our 2 opponents didn't have any upgrades pretty much meant that, I was a bit sloppy with mine, but I would imagine we're both untouched. You can see he's just moved up his horse arch. He's just moved his horse archers up. To obviously just annoy me. I don't mind. Take the slingers out, go for it, mate. I don't care. I'm rushing all my cav over. The reason for that is to just, so I've got back up there. I know obviously I want to give them a rest. They're actually pretty good actually, so yeah, it's not too worried. but that is something you've got to watch out for. So it looks like the two upgraded armies are going to face off. He hasn't got any infantry left and has just got cataphracts. I've got a little bit of, well, I've got a lot of infantry left, a little bit of cav left, and a fair few slingers left. So I don't know if I'd win that skirmish war, but it would definitely be one of them 50-50, 60-40 jobs, you know what I mean, where you sort of take out pretty much as one as the other one. Okay. Right, well, just while we're obviously facing to meet up, and that little box is probably still going on in the right. Yeah. If we talk about world, what's going on in the world? Well, it's all going to shit, isn't it? Really, that's all I got to say on the matter, really. But we'll see how it all pans out. Okay, so he's moving up his archers. He's going to want to take my slingers out. Just checking what else is about. Has he got anything lurking? Germania's actually got some Night Raiders. Ah, right, there's still some skirmishing going on over here. What's he got? Oh, he finally caught up with the horse archers, but he actually got routed there. That was some noble cav that come back. So Germania's got some chosen archers and a set of very depleted Night Raiders that are running themselves to an early grave. So let's have a look what happens. So I'm not going to sit there and just wait for him to skirmish me. I've actually pretty much rushed him, which you wouldn't normally see, especially not with, you know, my pike spear should have been doing being at the front. But I've taken out some of his archers, so that's quite good. These lot are in trouble as well because there's only a couple of them left. I just basically ran my spears straight at his cataphracts. General v general, is it? We'll have a bit of that. We do like a bit of that. Didn't take him out. There's my general over there. So it looks like I've taken out all his archers. I know he's got some cataphracts over there that are looking like they're going to take my cav out. I've got my Poennies over there as well, trying to take him out, but I don't think my cav will hold out long enough for him to catch up with them. Oh yeah, they did. They need to be facing this guy now. See, he's losing some in there. Winded, but the Poennies aren't great. Especially when they're surrounded. So over here you can see the cataphracts caught up with my other cav, although one of them's gone. Both of them have got away, and I've run some sacred bands over this time. They should do a little bit more damage if I can get them into a phalanx. Yeah, which I am doing, recycling the spears as well, so that's okay. My slingers are pretty much not doing a lot. They're probably going to get taken out any second now. Really, I need to be, I'm guessing I'm trying to hammer them, so I don't know if I'll take any. Let's have a look. So 16, 22. Just interested to see if the stones take them out from head on or not. So yeah, so I need to go over and protect my slingers. That's what he's going to go after. Although they're not going to, you know, at some point he's going to have to go for the points, which is going to be my spears. There's not going to be a lot of points in my thingy. 22 and 2, so we're taking out 2 cataphracts. And that might have been in the melee. I'm just running my slingers in now just to because their time has come. I've got some cav over there, really, again, being inefficient. They should be taking out those archers and then making their way over to the routers, or vice versa. What's that there? Horse archers. My guys probably won't catch them, but they'll probably catch those archers. Okay, so it looks like he's going to have to face me in a final showdown. I'm just chucking my cav in there now. I don't know why I did that. I should have been a bit more clever about that. So if this is another one where I bloody come second and there's only a few kills in it, I'm going to be mightily annoyed with myself. Right, yeah, let's double it up. So you can see I'm forming up my box. I can't do anything else. I've got little bits of skirmishers and cav left, but nothing that can really do anything against these cataphracts. I don't think he's got anything archer-wise left. He's got his horse archers. Have they got any ammo there? No, they're all the way out there. Yeah, so I don't think he's got any archers. I've got this little bit of cav that I'm bringing back now. I don't know if I'm going to see this other cav that sat, obviously was chasing someone. Oh, they're slingers at the back, so they've come back from routing. Okay, so I would have thought because it's this situation, he's going to let his cataphracts rest up. So what I'll do is I will put it onto triple speed a minute. You can see I went and took out those Germania archers. So that's a few more points. Now I'm going to get taken out unless I can get one of them away, which I can. My cat's running off, so he's not going to get the points for that. But what this has allowed is that it's basically allowed me to form up my defensive formation. Make it nice and tight. It's not perfect. If it was me, I would charge straight down between these two here, my general and the one next to him on his right side. That's where I would hit. Otherwise, yeah, you want to attack the corners. Here he comes. So really I should be turning these spears back the other way and obviously facing them in. Here comes some cav, taking them out. Am I going to get this general?
General flees like a frightened child. Now attack and break the
Yeah, there you go, bang. See you later. And that's that. So happy days. So in the end it came down between two of us and looks like I'm going to edge it. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to think like point wise, because he took out a Germania army, I took out the Greeks, so I should have more points from that. I've just taken him out and my most expensive troops are still on the deck, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there's a load of cataphracts there, which are my nice points. So happy days. So is that my general one guy? My general left? Oh no, he's got 18. Alright, he's glitched. Where's the rest of them? Oh, there they are there. Right, well, anyway. It's obviously just, you know, being silly buggers, so I will cut it out and cut back in a second. Right, okay, yeah, it was those night raiders that were over there and just walked their way back in. So yeah, that's okay. So yeah, there's not many kills in it, but it's actually swung in my favour that way. But I think I could have probably had 100 less kills and still won that because I took out cataphracts and Greeks. But yeah, good game to everyone. Being a bit more efficient with the kill, so it'd be interesting to see how they go from there. Right, cheers, later.
Follow me, Blaezer.